look, it's a temple. Looks like the temple from Fate of Atlantis, kind of, doesn't it?
This must be the place. Professor Ubier's house.
Looks pretty creepy. I'd been away from Paris and hadn't seen Nico for nearly 6 months. I wanted to celebrate our reunion, but she had other plans. An appointment with an archaeologist. Something to do with a Mayan stone she came across while researching the story. The guy who answered the door didn't look much like an archaeologist to me.
What does an archaeologist look like?
I had a bad feeling about this.
Sounds racist. Well, his bad feeling was quickly confirmed. Oh no! By the way, put your time guesses in if you haven't done so. Exclamation point time guess or use the extension in the about section. Oh, spider! It's a spider! Oh no. Oh no. Oh, look, the game has officially started. The spider is now frozen in place because of...
I glanced over the books, vaguely hoping to find a copy of How to Deal with Poisonous Spiders While Tied to a Chair. No such luck. But I noticed one corner of the bookcase was supported by a loose block of wood.
I did look at those, Cannon, and they looked weird.
Ubier's book collection was exclusively devoted to South and Central American studies.
Okay. Block of wood.
The block of wood had been used to replace the original foot of the bookcase. Maybe I'd been a little heavy-handed, but it was a question of survival. Of course, I was still tied to a chair in a burning house with no means of escape.
I killed that spider. That spider is an ex-spider.
Yellow pus was seeping from below the bookcase. That spider was very squashed. I wasn't touching that spider goo.
Touch it! Touch it! Hey.
One mighty bound, our hero was free. Now, I had to deal with that fire.
We're out of it.
We are the knights who say, "Neat." We shall say "Neat" again to you if you do not appease
The bureau
us.
had a sliding lid.
Yeah, open it, you idiot.
We are now the knights who say,
Inside, I found a bottle of tequila. Normally, I didn't drink strong spirits, but today was far from normal.
What?
Disgusting. Not only did the tequila burn like hell, I just managed to stop myself from swallowing the worm. There was something short, fleshy, and gross on the carpet. It was the worm from the bottle of tequila.
Where's my inventory at?
I'd drunk enough of that.
What's this? Dart?
That dart was sharper than a mosquito's business end. But this didn't deter me from getting it anyway.
I'll just put it in my pocket.
It was a stylish little canvas number containing a lipstick, a handwritten note, and a pair of nylon panties with a large love heart emblazoned across the front. It occurred to me that Nico's tastes must have really changed while I was away. Well, they could be useful. I'd already ransacked Nico's handbag, and besides which, the color didn't suit me.
Take the freaking bag, you dingus! It's her bag!
I wasn't going to touch the box after that spider had been inside it.
He does not like spiders, apparently.
There was no pressure in the siphon. I guess it was out of gas.
I need some gas. I need some gas. How do I access my inventory? How do I save? Oh, save. Okay. Start. A rope. Rope!
The rope was shredded and no possible use to me.
Man. Where's our inventory at? Maybe at the... Oh, it's at the bottom. Okay. What's this note?
I guess I had no business reading the note, but I figured it might give me a clue to what Nico was involved in. It was from Andre Lobineau, the history student Nico had known at college. The letter was sentimental mush, and revealed that the exotic lingerie, as he called it, was a gift from him. It gave his telephone number. Lobineau figured himself as a rival for Nico's affections, but I couldn't believe that that creep was in the running.
Dude. Whatever. So down here is inventory, up here is options, okay. Alright, we need some gas. Hey, there's a
Highly
candlestick.
artistic, but of very little practical use.
Move the photo. There's something behind it. There's always stuff behind photos.
Nice couple.
That's it. Hey, what's this? Nothing. It's like the bookcase in Indiana Jones where I can open it.
The bookcase had fallen on its front, making it impossible to reach the books inside.
Oh well. Who cares? A window. I can just go out the window.
I wasn't going to get through those sturdy bars.
Or not.
I wasn't going to get through those sturdy bars.
I could look in the cabinet.
The cabinet was locked. As I released the lock, something blew the doors open. I couldn't think of a use. I couldn't think. The cabinet was.
Aha! We used the dart to open the cabinet.
That cylinder was hot. I couldn't pick it up with my bare hands. The panties I'd found in Nico's bag were just what I needed to wrap around the hot cylinder.
Get wrecked!
The cylinder gave out a faint hiss as the valve opened.
Huh?
Now I had one primed up and ready to use extinguisher. With a well-aimed squirt of his soda fountain, our unshakable hero saved the day. Now it was time to start looking for Nico.
You know, I could have just taken the lid off and poured the water on the fire and problem would have been solved. I would just like to note that I could have done that. So I basically had to get into the worm seems like it was optional. Like I didn't have to get the worm. The worm is something I wouldn't have had to have gotten. The dart I didn't have. Well, I mean, the dart I had to get to open a thing, but well, I guess we're not out yet, are we?
I wasn't going to burn myself on that red-hot doorknob, and it wasn't the time for subtlety.
No, we're not out yet. News scudding. What does that mean?
I'd found a piece of
news
newspaper
cutting.
folded in two.
News cutting, not
It
news
referred to a
scudding.
forthcoming eclipse of the sun. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be visible from Europe. The best place to view the eclipse would be Mexico.
News scudding. News scudding.
Much as I disliked him, Labano might be my only hope of finding Nico.
Yeah, there's a news scudding.
Hi, Andre?
Who is this?
It's George Stobbart, Nico's boyfriend.
Don't you mean ex-boyfriend?
Look, I didn't call you just to pick a fight. I need to talk to you about Nico.
Can't you accept she's just not interested in you?
Listen, Andre, we need to talk. Nico's life depends on it.
Okay. You remember the cafe at Montfaucon?
Sure. Andre? You better show, you creep. I felt an irrational urge to wipe my ear.
Nico's boyfriend. You know, just like, what, 12 minutes ago, we were like, we haven't seen her for 6 months. We're being very presumptuous about our relationship with her, I feel.
It was locked. door was locked. I didn't fancy my chances of kicking this door down.
Okay. Let's look at the door.
The front door was made of hard wood, supported by a sturdy frame.
Can't use the phone again, can I?
There was no one else I wanted. It was locked.
No going out the windows, apparently. I can go back up the stairs. What do I have in my inventory?
It was the newspaper clipping referring to the imminent eclipse. Wrapped inside it was another small piece of paper. It was a bank statement for Ubier's account from an automatic telling machine. The last 5 withdrawals were for large amounts, and all made in Marseilles.
Oh! Oh! That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any sense. I agree.
The front door.
You know, maybe I can get stuff that I couldn't get before. Did you ever think about that? I can double click and go fast, so that's nice. I can pick it up. Nope. Okay. Can't really use it. I thought maybe I could make a Molotov or something. You know, put the panties in the tequila and then light it on fire.
Highly artistic, but a very little.
I don't think I can get anything else in here. So we need to figure out how to leave, how to get out of here. The hell? Base doesn't show hot points, though.
The door was locked. The door was locked.
There's a drawer there, but I can't open it. Well, oh, the dart. The dart. You can try the dart again.
The tiny point was only of use for picking small locks. Nope. That was no good. That isn't it at all.
Of course it was.
I wasn't gonna touch. I couldn't think of a. The bookcase was too heavy. Besides, I'd drunk in...
What's this, lipstick?
It was Nico's lipstick. It wasn't my color. And it reminded me of clowns. No. It was Ubier's bank statement. It was the newspaper clipping referring to the imminent eclipse. It was a pair of red, lace-trimmed panties decorated with a large black satin heart. It was the letter to Nico from that creep Labano. Sickening. I wasn't gonna touch...
Stop being so weird, dude. George. I don't feel like there's anything else in here. Why am I having a hard time getting out of this house? This doesn't seem difficult.
George!
I only have 2 scenes. What the heck? Am I missing something? There's something I need to do that I just don't know.
It was locked.
Oh, maybe I can open this lock with my dart. I hadn't thought about that.
The tiny point was only of use for picking small locks.
Barts. What in the hell? How am I stuck already? I just started this game. Why am I stuck so soon? Damn it! What the heck?
The cabinet was already... I wasn't going to get through those sturdy... I had no time.
Oh my god. What am I supposed to do?
Highly artistic.
I cannot believe this. Whoops.
The projecting bracket had served its purpose. There was no... The photograph wasn't any use to me.
Do we already have a moon logic puzzle? Like, or am I just totally not missing something here? Maybe I need to read the manual. Maybe this is copyright protection. Maybe this is copyright protection. What do you think? don't know. Something's not right. Blah, blah, blah. Oh. Somehow I missed something. Okay. The answer is I missed something. There's a little drawer there. Well, I'm
In
an
the drawer was
idiot.
a small decorated pot.
Totally missed the drawer.
The pot contained a key.
Pocket key.
The house key didn't fit this lock.
This lock.
I unlocked the door.
He unlocked the door. Cannon gets a empty tissue box.
I wasn't looking forward to meeting Labano again, but he was my only link with Nico.
Hey, I remember this scene.
There was no sign of Labano when I got to the cafe. I decided to order a coffee and wait for him. Pardon me, but don't I know you?
Huh?
You were here the day I found the catacombs.
I was? Ah, yes. I remember you.
Yeah. Are you still in the police force?
No, not anymore. I'm a man of leisure. What brings you back to Paris?
I'm waiting for an acquaintance.
Bon. And you have found another. Will you share a bottle of wine with me?
Hey, listen, I'd love to, but I need to keep a clear head.
So my company isn't good enough for you.
Why did you leave the police?
I was forced to retire. The golden handshake. Only in my case, it was more copper than gold.
How come?
I was made a scapegoat to cover up the department's inefficiencies.
Have you ever heard of a Professor Oubier?
No, monsieur. I don't recall the name.
Well, apparently he's an expert on Mayan art and history.
A little out of my field of experience, monsieur. If he'd been a serial killer or a sodomite, I might have been able to help.
Was that a point sound? What do you think? Was that a point sound? Bang, bang. I don't know.
I couldn't snatch the man's flask while he was looking. What's that you're drinking?
It's wine.
What do you make of this dart?
I remember a case where the victim was killed with just such a device. The poison acted in seconds, causing his body to swell up like an inflatable life raft.
What do you make of this news cutting?
Orphanage supplied fast food chain?
No, it's the article above that.
Oh! Total eclipse
It's
of the
not a
sun.
news cutting, it's
Oh,
a
that's very
news
dull in
scudding.
comparison. I don't know anything about eclipses.
Tell me what you make of this note.
From my years of experience, I gained a pretty good insight into handwriting. I'd say that note was written by a compulsive, obsessive type with an Oedipus complex.
Hey, you got just about everything apart from the ponytail.
Wait till he drinks the wine and then snatch the flask. Waiting. Now!
The man was still looking.
Oh, man. Why are we gonna snatch his flask?
Oh, garçon. He
Garçon?
ignored me. I'm sure it was deliberate. It was too hot to sit inside the cafe. Besides, I might miss Labino. I wasn't convinced that was the right... Hey, you.
Quoi?
I'd like a cup of coffee if you don't mind.
When I finish serving this gentleman.
Okay.
I had nothing else I wanted to ask the gendarme.
Un café.
Thanks. What does that guy keep pouring out of his flask?
Absinthe.
Absinthe? I thought that was highly dangerous and outlawed in France.
It is. Don't look at me, I didn't sell it to him.
Absinthe is not highly dangerous. And I don't even believe it's outlawed in France.
Do you know a guy called André Lobineau?
Oui, I know him. What of it?
Well, I'm supposed to meet him here. Did I miss him?
No, I have not seen him today.
Have you heard of Professor Oubier?
Oui. He married that actress, the little dachshund. They used to come here. The nutty professor and the movie star.
If Oubier's wife was a movie star, how come I never heard of her?
She was big in France. The world doesn't stop at Hollywood. Her stage name was Carol Climax. She died in suspicious circumstances.
Suspicious.
How did Oubier's wife die?
I heard he shot her.
And got away with it?
He had a good lawyer and a watertight alibi.
Why would an eminent public figure like Oubier risk everything for murder?
He wouldn't be the first, would he? Besides, people like him always get off.
Do you know that man over there?
I should think so. He's a regular customer.
Look at this, a poison dart.
Ah oui, sure.
It's the real thing. Knocked my girlfriend out cold in a matter of seconds.
Romantic. Sounds like a real close relationship you have going.
That's all.
Thank you.
Oh, did I get my coffee? Hey, there he is!
Well, this is a surprise, Georgie.
I wouldn't normally call you. But Nico's in trouble, Andre. Deep trouble. You have to help me find her.
What? What have you dragged her into this time?
It was you that recommended Professor Oubier as an expert on Mayan art. Now his butler has kidnapped her, and he tried to kill me.
Every time she gets involved with you, there is trouble. Walking out on her was the best thing you could do.
My father was dying, damn it. I had no choice.
Well, she soon recovered once she went back to her old friends.
Drop it, Andre. Right now, Nico's in danger, and we have to work together.
So, how can I help?
Nico needed to speak to Oubier about a stone.
Oh, you mean this stone?
Ooh.
So that's what all the trouble's about.
Precisely. Nicole told me to guard it with my life.
Well, it's worth more than that, surely.
Oh, very funny.
What's funny is that your life really is on the line.
What are you talking about?
The stone is a Mayan artifact, dummy, and the guy who kidnapped Nico was from Central America. It was the stone they were after.
Oh my god, you mean I could be in danger too?
Yes.
What do you suppose the carving on the stone means?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't shown it to anyone.
Why don't you just give it to me?
I don't want your death on my conscience, George.
Where did Nico get the stone?
It was sent to her.
From where? Who?
I'm not sure I should tell you.
Oh, you should.
It was something to do with smuggling.
Smuggling?
Why didn't Nico take the stone to Oubier?
I don't know. Perhaps she suspected something like this would happen.
If she's been hurt, Andre, I'll break every bone in your body.
No, that's typical of you. Do you think I don't care what happens to Nicole?
It occurred to me that slugs don't have bones to break, but I kept that thought to myself.
I mean, he does seem like an ass, but geez, George. You're being equally an ass. You're both asses. It's just an ass convention here. George.
Tell me about your friend Oubier.
He's more of a professional acquaintance than a friend.
I see. So you don't really know him at all?
No, I don't.
Does Oubier employ a guy from Central America?
Maybe. I don't know.
What do you think this is, Andre?
I don't
Hear that?
know.
I'll give you a clue. It's got more backbone than you.
You think you're amusing, don't you?
What can you tell me about this pot?
South or Central American, I'd say. I have a friend who'd be able to tell you more.
Where can I find this guy?
He owns a gallery on the left bank, the Gliese Gallery.
Take a look at this, Andre.
It's a bank statement.
Yeah, Professor Oubier's account. 5 large cash withdrawals in the space of 3 days, all from an automatic teller in Marseilles. Suspicious, isn't it?
You're even more crazy than you were before.
Okay.
See you later.
Goodbye, Georgie.
Meanwhile,
I've had enough of your games, Collard. Tell me what you've done with my stone.
I thought your business was simply smuggling cocaine, Karzak. Why are you so interested in that stone?
Either you tell me what I want to know, or Pablo here will make you talk.
Okay. Well, I figured someone at the university would be able to help. So I had a word with one of my girlfriends, and she told me her boyfriend was a lecturer. I I sent the stone to the Department of Ethnology. You know, I figured it was South American, so... You're not buying this, are you?
That's enough. I don't have time to listen to your mindless prattle. We'll leave you to think it over. Come the morning, you'll be ready to talk.
Okay, I'm back here. I'm back here.
Do you miss being a gendarme?
Yes, of course I do.
Played it on the PS1. There is a PS1 version and this
When I
version.
wore that uniform, I commanded the respect.
I don't know what the
Not
difference
anymore.
is. I don't know if there's a difference in Scum VM, honestly.
Excuse me.
What?
He is going to pass out.
Ever heard of Carol Climax, the movie star?
Yes, but I don't care for the kind of movie she's made. It's smut like that
Hey
which
there,
has caused the
Osdell.
moral decline of the Western world.
Didn't you try to appeal against your dismissal?
There was no point. It was my word against that of the chief inspector. And he was a close friend of the director of the museum I was supposed to be patrolling.
See, I don't know if that's a point sound or not. Like, it seems at a weird time.
Excuse me.
What?
Okay. Gotcha. So it's a new account. It's not even a changed username, it's a new account.
Which museum was it you were supposed to be patrolling?
The croon. It wasn't as if anything important was stolen. Just a rusty old tripod.
The tripod had returned a few weeks later. Excuse me.
Leave me alone.
I grabbed the flask and was struck by a powerful smell of absinthe.
That's a
highly
yoink.
potent and illegal alcoholic drink.
That's a yoink. I haven't added. I should add a yoink counter. I should add a yoink counter, but I haven't added a yoink counter yet. But that's definitely a
Yoink!
without question. Let's drink my coffee.
It was black, even though I was sure I'd asked for cream.
That's how I drink my coffee.
Excuse me.
What?
Is it true that Carol Climax was murdered by her husband?
First I heard of it. I thought she just retired.
You bought Animaniacs at SNES and Spyro, A Hero's Tale, and Crash Nitro Kart for original Xbox. Cool.
I'm trying to find my girlfriend. She's
Never
been
played
kidnapped.
never played any of those
Kidnapped?
games.
Yeah, it was our first day back together after many months.
That's too bad. My God, that's depressing.
Crap, my thing wasn't on to keep my tea.
Excuse me.
Leave me alone.
Drink more coffee.
The coffee was very bitter and only lukewarm. There was also an unpleasant coagulated lump at the bottom of the cup.
Ew.
That was undoubtedly the most disgusting cup of coffee I'd ever tasted in my life.
You know, they call it a cafe americano back in when you go here, because they don't actually make brewed coffee, they make espresso, and a cafe americano is basically just watered down espresso. I believe. I don't think I'm wrong about that.
That was undoubtedly the most
Ew.
disgusting cup of coffee I'd ever tasted in my life. It was too hot.
You need anything else?
There's something incubating in the bottom of my cup, garçon.
You asked for it. That's the cream.
But it's all in one lump.
No problem. I'll bring you a fork.
Forget it.
That's all.
Thank you.
Ew. Gross.
That was no... I wasn't convinced.
Can I just leave? I can't. Oh wait, I can.
Now I had another lead. I could
Can't
either go
leave.
back to Ubier's house or visit the Glee's gallery.
Okay, well go. Oh, I have a thing. Oh, I didn't want to go back here.
I had a choice of destinations. The Glee's gallery had style and class, but very few customers.
There's some guy.
Are you Mr. Glee's, the owner?
Good God, no.
Then I guess that must be him over there, right?
Your powers of deductive reasoning astound me.
But you know, oh, I can talk to him.
Have you heard of Professor Ubier?
Yes, of course.
I was at his house earlier.
If you're going to drop names, you could at least name one worth dropping.
I thought Ubier was a well-respected man.
Why, his last book was nothing but pseudo-intellectual claptrap. The demented ramblings of a drug-dependent has-been.
What's that you're drinking?
I'm not sure, but I have a suspicion it might be urine. Glees can't expect a favorable criticism of his gallery when he serves this muck.
Gross.
Would you give me your opinion on this pot, sir?
Yes, very rapouche.
Rapouche?
Hideous.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
He broke my pot.
You smashed my pot.
Certainly, it was not only worthless, it was ugly and offensive.
To you, maybe.
Believe me, I was doing you a favor.
I wasn't going to waste any more breath talking to that pompous blimp. Maybe I could turn the situation to my advantage, and at the same time, get my revenge. I'd like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
Certainly, sir. I'd be most happy to oblige.
You're English?
These days one prefers to think of oneself as European.
Sure. Whatever you say.
And how precisely may one assist you, sir?
What I really wanted to ask you about was a black stone.
A black stone?
Yeah, it's a Mayan artifact, about as big as my hand.
No, sir, one doesn't get much call for black stones. If it's Mayan artifacts you're interested in, I have some rather exquisite pots.
So did I, until that slob smashed it. Have you heard of Professor Oubier?
Of course. His name is synonymous with Mayan art. A number of these artifacts were supplied by Oubier himself.
Do you believe the story that Oubier murdered his wife?
If it was true, who can blame him? She was an opportunist tramp. Well, that's what I heard.
Have you seen any of Oubier's wife's films?
Only one. Believe me, I was appalled, shocked, disgusted, and repulsed.
Well, you sure got your money's worth. Last time I went to the movies, I wasn't even titillated. I suppose you have an import license for these relics?
Of course. But that's not my problem, sir. The professor arranges all the shipping. We simply collect the items from the docks.
Could you tell me which
more about
docks Professor
Oubier?
Oubier uses to import the artifacts?
Good God, no. I can't possibly reveal my commercial secrets.
Do you get many Central American Indians in here?
No, sir. This is Paris. Central America is several thousand kilometers southwest of here. Straight across the Atlantic Ocean and turn left. You can't miss it.
Well, as it happens, I saw some Central American Indians this very morning.
Tourists, sir. Paris is full of them at this time of year.
There is a gentleman over there who seems to be enjoying your wine.
I can't think why. It was very cheap.
It was very cheap.
I found this news story referring to a total eclipse of the sun.
Really, sir? Well, fascinating.
Yes, indeed. Okay.
The glass stopped me from picking up the exhibits.
Hey, there's a pot shard.
The pot had smashed into too many pieces to...
Excuse me, sir.
Uh-huh.
That area is private.
Oh, so I'm not allowed back here?
No, sir.
Wait, can I look at this? I want to know what this says.
It was a sturdy packing case.
Does it say anything? Fuck this guy again.
I'd had enough of talking to that slob.
Girls. Hey, girls.
Hi, girls. What's the joke?
You?
Okay, fine. The pots were protected. I couldn't believe it. The pots were marked at 5,000 francs. Each.
Each.
Pots, pots, and more pots. All hugely expensive.
This is the pot store. You come here for pots.
Looked like a witch and a headless bust. I had seen better.
Excuse me, there really is nothing to see back there.
Okay, I get the message.
It's rather a mess, sir.
Well, what are we? A credit card machine.
It was a machine for reading credit cards.
Can't talk to him, I don't think. Wait.
What's the difference between my pot and all those other pots?
Yeah.
Yours is broken.
Why, you smug, pompous sloth.
Sticks and stones, dear boy, sticks and stones.
I'd had enough of talking to that slob. I didn't think he'd be interested.
Really? I thought he might actually be interested.
I didn't think he'd be interested in that. I have some questions I'd like to ask about those pots.
The Mexican collection? Certainly, sir.
Where did you get them from?
Mexico, of course. I think sir will find the price extremely reasonable.
Hey, I'm not interested in buying them.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, you'll excuse me.
There was nothing else.
Hey, I want to talk to you. Here, you want this?
I didn't think he'd be...
What the hell? What am I supposed to do? Oh, Get out of talking to him. And like look around. Picture.
At that price, I wasn't going anywhere near those. Lots of
Touch all the pots. Let's if he's gonna break a pot.
I'd had enough of talking to that slob.
Maybe I can get another pot. I need to get that candlestick now. Maybe I can get that candlestick now.
Highly artistic, but of very little practical use. I'd drunk enough. I wasn't gonna touch. I had a choice of.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Drink my coffee that's been there for who knows how long. Let's try it.
That was undoubtedly the most.
Oh, I'm not drinking it. Okay. I'm guessing he doesn't want to talk anymore.
Excuse me.
What?
I've been looking forward to seeing my girl, but she wanted to rush off to see some professor.
I see. And you think she's having an affair with this professor?
Look, forget it. It doesn't matter. I could either go back to Ubier's house or visit the Glee's gallery.
Man, I be struggling.
It was Ubier's bank statement.
Wait, oh! Wait.
I didn't think he'd be interested in that.
What is it? Oh. Forget what it said on it.
I didn't think he'd be interested. The pot had smashed into too many pieces to retrieve. It was a machine for... I had no possible use for a credit card reader.
Man, I am kind of lost here.